Hello, it is me, Shirac a la Buena. Ooh, I did it really good that time. So today I'm going to do a video that is episode, I believe it's number 3, Truth Talks. I've decided that I should get on camera and speak my truth about some things. Also about some things that have been going on in my life energetically. Yeah, there's been a lot going on. I don't know if I've really ever, I've talked about stuff, but I don't know. I'm just going to focus on it a little bit more today. So, because I got this song on my phone, I got to do that first because otherwise it's going to mess up and then it'll take time to find it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for loving me. I love you too. Okay, so here's my story. So on Sunday, so I need a new car. I need a new car. It's a 2002. It's got 194 or 95,000 miles on it. The oil leaks off the top of the head block thing. Yeah. And then one of the tires is kind of like this in the back on the way back there. I got hit once. It was my fault. Anyways, and then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the muffler. It's really loud. So, because there's this mesh thing underneath, and I bought it like that, but my dad fixed it for me, and it just went back. So it was too much heat in that spot, and whatever. The muffler's stupid. It needs a whole muffler system. It's time for a new car. So anyway, I went car shopping a week and a half ago or something, and I found a car that I like. Well, okay, don't hate. I need a car or a vehicle that is big enough to transport my stuff, because I don't know, I move around a lot. So I need something to I can pack it full so that I don't have to worry about a U-Haul, because I don't really have that much stuff. The biggest thing I have is my bed. So, and I got 2 little 2-seater couches, and then yeah. I don't have a lot of stuff. So anyways, on my way to, so I started looking around here, and I went to Portage, and no, I didn't really find anything. So I got a little frustrated, and so then I asked for divine help, and I was where should I go? And then I heard Stoughton, and I'm that's 50 minutes from me. Why Stoughton? There's other car dealerships around, I was fine, whatever. I'll just go wherever they tell me to go, because sometimes there's a reason. So on the way there, I was driving through McFarland, and there's a boat dock or whatever, and there was a pack of white birds, and I was oh my God, I have to stop. And so I stopped, and I got to see them. There was 10, 11, or 12 of them. I couldn't really see them. I tried to get some pictures. I'd show you right now, but I got to do the YouTube thing, and then I'll go back to that. So anyways, I took some pictures. I took some videos. I actually posted that stuff in my Telegram, but I figured I'd do a video and show you on here. Yeah, if you want to join my Telegram, I'm posting stuff. I don't know. I think TikTok's different for everybody, because when I first started on there, okay, I'm going to get my bitch on for just a moment. So my cousin was the one that got me on there. At first I was no, I'm not going on there. Not going to happen. But then he started sending me stuff about the truckers when that was going on. And so I was oh, maybe I'll just check it out. See what it's all about. So I started when I first got on there, I saw all these hot dudes and these chicks. This was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. My cousin told me about it, and I was what are you talking about? What do you mean? And he's well, he just tried to tell me, and I'm yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. But anyways, I don't know what they're doing, but they do this clickety clackety thing with the whispering. What the fuck? Anyways, that's my bitch on that. Pass. Anyways, I I don't really talk to people on there. I don't really care. But so anyways, after a while, the algorithm started to give me more like stuff about like herbs and spiritual people and tarot ladies, and I haven't really ever gotten into tarot stuff like until like more recently, over like the last 6 months to a year. But anyways, there's like a lot of really good information, and there's even good information about like different parts of the countries and stuff about what's really going on, instead of the bullshit news that tells you that, you know, that the lies. That's what I'm saying. So anyways, I forgot why I was talking about TikTok. I got all up in that. Okay, back to the oh, that's right, I remember now. So in my Telegram group, I find all these videos, they just come across my thing and I just post them in there. It's like really good information to me anyway. So join my Telegram if you want to see some stuff. I post pictures and sometimes I post little messages or whatever, but it's mostly like videos that I come across, like energy work and meditations and whatever I'm watching. I just put it in there and it's fun. Sometimes comments, sometimes whatever. Pretty much can do comment, whatever. It's not as a very, very big group. There's like 9 people, but you know, I could use some more people. Anyways, so I'm going to get back to the pictures. So after I took pictures, I drove into Stoughton and I went to the first parking lot or car lot, and they weren't really in my price range. My bank approved me for like $25,000, but my budget is not like, I don't want to have that much, like $500 a month for just the car payment. And then how much is it going to cost for insurance? And like, I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to get something a little bit smaller. But anyways, what I was going to say is a couple weeks ago, I found a Kia Sorento that is within my price range, and I can probably talk them down a little bit, so it'll be fine. But the reason I even got hooked on it is because I want a car that's like that. Because like, I did think about a truck. I had a thought about it. Yes, I did. Because I was going to get a truck when I had a house, and I really could have used it for like hauling stuff and moving things. Oh, that would have helped me a lot. But I didn't get it. And then I ended up buying a furnace instead. So anyway, I decided that I need a car or a vehicle that doesn't have, I haven't driven it yet, so I don't even know if I even like it. Because if it doesn't, I want to be on like closer to the ground. Like I'm more of a car person rather than a big old, well, unless there's like a hot guy. That's different. Big old truck. Come on. That'd be awesome. But anyways, okay, short story. When I was like 4 or 5, I saw like a big old Bronco with like fucking fatty ass tires. And I told my dad that I wanted a truck like that one day. Now my favorite car is like a Corvette. So whatever. Anyway, so I like that stuff. I've always liked that stuff. There's some country in me. Yeah. So anyway, back to my Kia Sorento. So I did a meditation a while back by myself. Like I didn't do it on camera. And I like did a journey, and I ended up meeting these like natives. And there's always natives in my meditations. It's really cool. So anyways, there was like a huge group of them, and we all like, I think we were like standing around a fire or something. I can't really remember exactly what it was about. You want to see my kitty? Oh, hi. Oh, I just love you. Yes, I just love you. Isn't she awesome? I just love her so much. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, what's not to love? Exactly. I just heard that. What's not to love? Try to get this back to the, okay. Sorry. I'm moving it all over. It's probably annoying. Okay. So where was I at now? Ah, it sucks when that happens. Oh, the Sorrento. Okay. So the meditation. So Apparently that happens a lot when you're going through ascension symptoms. You lose your stuff. Like it's kind of like you get ungrounded a little bit. I'm going to talk about that because that's been going on a lot. And I didn't know. Like, you know how the doctors, they tell you that it's like, oh, you're just getting old, or you don't have this, or you don't have that, or you need this, or you need that. Well, you probably do, but like herbs or something. But like, it's just really irritating because they don't ever talk about like ascension symptoms, what you're really going through. So anyways, I'm going to go back to what I was talking about, and I'll get to that one later. So anyways, so in my meditation, I heard the word that they gave me a name. So I just think that is the coolest thing. It's kind of like when you're Native. Like, I have some Native American blood in my DNA, like my grandma on my mom's side. And my dad is like German. We got like English, Dutch, French, German, I think maybe Irish. I think there might be Irish in there. I can't remember. But anyways, so they called me White Sananda. And I thought at first they called me Sananda because I was like Lord Sananda. But then I was like, I got the message more clearly. It was like Sanada. So I looked up Sanada. Now, white to me is pure. And then the word Sanada means grace. And I was like, that's awesome. I'm always getting told that I'm graceful. It's so cool. So I want to call my car White Sonata. You know, the Kia Sorento is a White Sonata. It's just awesome. I kind of like it. I haven't gotten it to look at it yet because I'm still looking around because I gotta make a good decision. I might find another one somewhere that's better, that's more in my price range. Well, that one's in my price range, but it's a little pushing it. So anyways, so I'm looking for a car that's like that. So I'm going to Stoughton, and it's like a 10-minute drive from Farland. So I get into Stoughton. I'm in the car lot, and I'm like, nah, there's nothing in there that I really like. It's more like too high end. If I could have one of the cars that I really want, I would have a Highlander because I think those are so cool looking. But I don't know how it drives. It might look pretty, but it might not drive nice. So we'll see about that. Maybe someday. So anyway, so I get into Stoughton, check the one lot, and then I'm like looking in my phone at the maps or whatever to see if there's another one around. And I find a small little car lot that's got like Subarus and stuff like that. That's like more like the style vehicle that I'm looking for. And I get out of the car and I'm looking. There's probably like 15 of them that I thought were pretty cool, but they were like, my car was like, my car is like, it purrs kind of like a kitty. It's a Toyota. It's a 2002 Toyota. And then it's got a loud muffler. So yeah, I'm sure you can figure it out. So anyways, I'm focused on these cars, and this is the coolest shit ever because like for some reason I kept having the words rags to riches all the whole way that I was driving because like my car's old, so it's kind of raggy. But I don't want to call it a rag car. Like, no, but kind of. So anyways, I get out of the car and I'm really focused on these cars. I'm not paying attention to what's going on, you know, like anybody. I used to go to Stoughton, so I know about. I used to walk around Stoughton and have a good time there. It was super fun. None of the old places that I used to go to are open anymore, and I don't want to go anyways. But just kind of fun to check it out and see what's new. I haven't been there I haven't been there in like 5 or 10 years, probably. Oh my God, it's been at least 10. So anyways, I'm focused. Okay, I'm checking it out. I'm looking at the mileage. I'm looking at the prices, and I'm looking in the car. And all of a sudden, super fucking loud. Unbelievable. I'll link this song. So, this truck was like extra long. It was like a red maroon kind of a color. It was a junky car. It was a rag truck. The windows were down, and this dude had this song blaring. I heard it echoing off all the buildings around me, and I just fucking busted out laughing. Like, unbelievable. It was crazy. So anyways, I'm looking forward to that. That's the messages that I keep getting. Like, oh, money's coming in, money's coming in, you know. So I'm really, what a great sign. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now to the birds. Okay, so you may or may not be able to see them here. Let me turn on my light, so maybe they'll get better. I don't think they're swans, but they have like really long beaks. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, a big old pack of white birds stopped me. I wasn't going nowhere without taking a picture. And so then I went and I took a picture of a bunch of birds. Here, I'll do the video since it's right here. These birds, they just like, I'm standing there and they just came up and they just walked right by me and didn't even care. I was like, wow, I must have really good energy. They don't even like, you know, they were totally relaxed. It was really super cool. I don't think I've ever seen birds that look like that. Only on like, you know, the internet, never in person. So that was pretty cool. And then I caught this one flying in the air. That is a white bird. I actually think it's one of those white birds. And then I got come on, give it to me. Some ducks. Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, now this is a really cool picture. So this is like the little pond area, and then it like goes out to, oh my God, what is going on here? It looks like the sun is huge. It's really not that big, but whatever. You can see right here where the boats like go out, but the sun, man, the sun just looks like the gateways to heaven. It's so beautiful. Let me see if I can find a better picture. Here's a better picture of the sun. That I gotta have that. Man, that looks terrible. It didn't look like that the last time. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can get this. Nope. That's even worse. Oh, stupid. Oh, here's a really pretty one. Well, you know what? If you want to see the pictures, just go into my Telegram group because it's just not working. Yeah. So anyway, that was that day. Oh, sorry. I had such a good day that day. I was driving around. Oh, where's my... Oh, here it is. So I, on the way to Stoughton, I saw 111. No, I saw 333. And then I decided after I looked around, like on the east side of Madison for a bunch of, like, I'll just look for cars and stuff. And then on the way to Sun Prairie where my car is, I saw 111 twice. And then there were two different cars in two different places, 8808 and 8088 on the license plate. So 888 twice. I'm like, so does that mean that if I get this car, that I'm going to be like rags to riches or what? It's not even brand new. It will probably feel like that. It's a nice car, you know. It's like everything looks new on the inside. So yeah, and then I went and looked at it and I loved it a little more and I'm like, keep on looking. So that's my story about that. That was on Sunday. Super fun. Okay, so let's see what else is there. Oh, okay, I got to talk about this before I go on to the next thing. Okay, I'm going to post it in my description section. So I come across stuff all the time on TikTok, but I'm a really simple, I can be complicated, but I'm more like, don't try to complicate it, just make it simple. Just tell me what to do step by step by step. Like don't try to make me think because then I'll overthink. And I'm not trying to have that here. I try not to do it too much, but like just make it simple for me so I don't have to do a whole lot. So this chick, oh man, this is the greatest shit. Okay. Like I've been researching on how to protect like my energy, like, from psychic attack and like calling in negative energy. Not on purpose, but it happens. And like how to keep like people who are jealous or angry or whatever the fuck away from me, or like keep their energy from getting on me or like connecting with me somehow. And I've tried a few different things, and I just really didn't feel like in my heart that that was like it. So I came across this girl, and she's got this egg and a glass of water, salt water. And she says, you take the egg, you rub it all over you, all over your head and everywhere, your whole entire body. And then you put it in the water, and I'll post the link in there. You put it in the water, and then she explains like what's in the water and what it means. Unfucking believable. You have no idea. So I did it. My energy shifted. I did it like this. I've done it 4 times. I actually did it just before this video. Man, it's like it closes stuff. It gets rid of shit. It takes it off of you. You put it in the fucking glass. It works. And I didn't even know for sure because I've been trying. I don't do stuff like that. I just was like, whatever, I'm going to give it a try. See what happens. So try it. Do it. It works. Even if you don't think that you don't have anything on you, you do. Just do it. You'll sleep like a baby. It's great. I should probably do it every night because I struggle with sleeping. Anyways, that leads me to my next thing here. So, okay. Let me make sure that that's what I... Okay. How should I do this? Okay. I heard my little lady. New man check. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to talk about this. All right. Okay. So I've been talking about this new man for a while. And last year, was it last year? Yeah. It was like February, I think, because it was before I sold my house. I got a reading from this lady. And I was really asking more about my cat and other stuff and whatever. We were on there for like 2.5 hours. It was great. And so all of a sudden she just busts out with, "What about love, Christine?" And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. What about love? Because I was like, girl, that shit. I just got rid of one. I mean, I do long for connection, so. But anyways, she told me, she's like, she started reading my energy, and like, I was like, she told me that this guy, he was supposed to come in like June or July or something. And she said that he's not like every guy or any other guy that I've ever met before or been with or whatever. And she said he's like 32, 33. And I was like, okay, I'm 43. So I don't really know how this is going to work. And she's like, nope. He's a lot older than on the inside, and you don't have to worry about all the stuff. He'll be just with you. And she said that when he holds your hand, you're just going to know. And so I was like, okay, all right. So this was February, right? And I got a few, 3, 4 months, I'm thinking it's going to be okay, right? I'll have enough time to prepare for this, to receive this guy. And I'm like, May comes around and I'm freaking out. I was like, I can't do it. I got all this shit in my house. I still got my ex's shit in my house. I'm like, I got all this things going on, and I'm trying to sell I'm like, actually, I don't even think I was selling my house it was July. Yeah, it was like maybe the end of June, beginning of July when I decided to sell my house. Yeah, it went really fast. Like I got an offer in like 1 day or like 2 days. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But anyway, so like I just was like, if I didn't see him in June and July, I didn't know where and when he was going to find me or how. And so I just went through all my things. If you've been following me for a while, you know all the things that I went through. By the way, that reminds me, I'm so glad that I went through this way. So just going to throw it in there that I'm not crazy. I thought maybe there was a chance that me thinking that my friend was going through my room and being in there when I was gone was just me being paranoid, because the whole time that I lived there, I couldn't get any sleep because everything was a whole bunch of shit. So anyways, I don't want to get into it. But I found out that she stole from me. Yeah. So she's a thief. I am not dealing with that shit. And she was a coworker, and I didn't really know her very well, but I needed a place to go to because I didn't want to live with my mom. So that's how that happened. And, you know, honestly, it was a 555 house, so I probably was put there on purpose. Not like to be mean or anything, but there was some things that I had to dig out of my energy. And ever since then, like, I've had a lot of like extra like flow in the back. So, and that's what I cleaned out, was like the back of my head and the back of my back. I was just like, what is back there? I need to get that out of here. And so I can like move up in my vibration and hit those high notes where you can be abundant and, you know, let the flow, let it come to me. And plus, like, I just was like, well, fuck. This is what I came here to do, right? I'm a twin flame. I came here to clean out the DNA, clean out the bloodlines. So I looked at a lot of stuff that I really wasn't probably wanting to look at. So I kind of got put in a situation where I was like, well, I'm here. I'm in the dark. I might as well just fucking go into the dark and see where the fuck shit's at. So that's pretty much what I did. It was really hard. Really hard. I don't recommend it. Unless you really want to be healed and be happy. I mean, man, from where I've come from, huge bounce. Big bounce. Yeah. Yep. So anyways, I just want to throw that in there. She stole from me. I could say some things. White Sonata. Graceful. I didn't say a whole lot to her. Like, I basically just was like, Lisa, I'm leaving. Sorry, my bad. I shouldn't have said her name. All right. Well, it's over. So anyways, I'm leaving. I'm out. And then I sent her one last message on Facebook, and I blocked her. Blocked her every place. Fuck that bitch. Anyway. All right. I got a little hostile. Okay. So, the new man check. Okay. So back to the new man stuff. Oh, man. So he didn't come in. I didn't see him. I didn't know who, whatever. I ended up getting a reading from that girl because my sweet baby Hammy died, and we ended up talking about him. And then my cat died. And we talked about him. So she like channeled some messages for me. And when I asked her about the new man, she's like, he's going to sneak up on you. You're not even going to know he's coming. Because I wasn't focused on him. How do I know? I don't know where. I don't know anything, you know. I kind of know, but not really. So anyways, so I was like, whatever, I'll just go about my day and do my thing. So recently, so this is a really interesting story. I'm going to try to make it so it doesn't sound weird or complicated. So I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I'm not going to say who he is because he knows who he is. So anyway, so there's this lady, random, came across my feed on YouTube, doing a tarot card for Libra, and I'm a Libra. And so I just listened to her and I was like, are you kidding me? This is like step by step of like almost identical of what like happened. So I ended up posting like how it all happened and what my thought process was about the whole thing. And yeah, he reads my comments. I never had anybody do that before. And then, what was the other thing? Oh yeah. So then she like so I put a large comment on there and like, yeah. So that was good. And then I went to this other video that she did. It was like a bonus, like solar eclipse thing or whatever. And in it, man, she must have been reading my energy, because she talked about my ex. She called him Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire. And I'm like, yep, that's him. And she talked about stuff like how he was with me and things that we remember and how he's being and how he is. And I was like, really? And she talked about him doing the slap thing. And I was like, she's definitely reading my energy. So I was like, all right, I'm going to post about this whole thing. So, but in there, she talked about the new guy. And I was like, you know, like the other one sounded like this YouTube guy. And I was like, this is specific. Like, this is him. And then like, she talks about the emperor. I can't remember which one she talked about the emperor. It was probably the first one. Oh yeah, it was the first one. But anyways, then she talked about the new guy coming in. And I was like, he's genuine. He's heartfelt. He's loving. He's caring. He's like nothing like I've ever had before or been with before. And like, he's not going to cheat on me. He's not going to run, but he's just like not ready right now. And like all this stuff. And I was like, wow. Like, because she like hit so much, I just pretty much like, once I started, like I was already crying because of all the fucked up shit that I went through with my ex. And then like, I was just kind of tearing up. But then when she started talking about that, I was like, God, I just sat at my desk and cried, because I'm like, I never had anybody do that for me before. So, yeah. But I wasn't, a year ago, I wasn't there. I wasn't ready. I would have punched him in the face probably. Or I would have ran away. I mean, I still kind of run away a little bit. I try not to, but it kind of happens. But anyways, so in the second one, this is great. So I listened to it for the first time. I cried my eyes out, processed my feelings, and then I got through it. And then I was like, you know, I need to listen to this again, because I need to be able to like respond to what this is. Because he reads my comments. So I was like, I'm going to talk to him. So, anyways, the first time that I was listening to it, she's talking about, like, she used an example. This is fucking awesome, man. You guys don't even know. This is so fucking awesome. She's talking about how my ex is like having a bad day or like crying and upset because I'm not with him anymore. Well, fucking don't be an asshole. Anyway, sorry. I pet my cat. It's the hair. Sorry. Anyway, so how he's crying or whatever because I'm not going to go back with him. I told him no, and that's it. Like, we're not going there. I tried every which way possible to do the things, and it's just not going to happen. So anyways, she's using an example as like money or whatever. And so she said, you know, it's like you had invested $10,000 in this dude that didn't work out or whatever. And then now you should like, or you, because he like basically went from $10,000 to $400. And so his bank account, like, it's kind of shock, you know, to go from 10,000 to 400. And so that's kind of how it went, because I have a lot of love. Like, when I love somebody, that's just like it, man. You're going to know that I love you like every single day, all day, every single day. That's how I am with my cat. That's how I am with my hammy. That's just the way it is. So all day, every day, like, you know, I'm just that way. So anyways, I basically, what she's saying is you took your 10,000 out away from him. So now he's feeling the loss of the energy of the focus and the love to him. And I put it in myself. And so she was talking about the new man. I don't remember exactly what she said. But I'm sitting at my desk, and I work in insurance. And we process checks to pay off policies. Literally at the part that she's saying it, I had to go back and listen to it again. Because I was just like, you know, not focused on what I was doing. I probably should have been. Then, all of a sudden, I looked over. Unbelievable. And I got this. You see how it says new man, $10,495.69. It's made out to new man. $10,000. Unfucking believable. Oh my God, it's so awesome. So yeah, there's that. So we'll see how it goes. I'm open to possibilities and things, so just kind of watching, just seeing how, whatever. So, anyways, there's that. And, okay. I don't want to tell too much detail, so don't be upset. So, I think that's everything. Oh, yes. Oh, my little lady has something to say. Okay. So she says, I channeled this on Sunday when I got back. She said, so I just want to say I'm special to him and I know it. And that's it. So cute. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I got to get all up in my stuff. Okay, so KELEENA did a video and I'll post it in the description. You should really watch it because it's really good information. And I've been noticing, so basically what she's talking about is the March 21st Equinox and the Solar Eclipse and the energies that are coming in and going out. And I just kind of feel like I need to talk about things that I've been going through because maybe somebody else has the same things that they're going through. So she talked about, okay, so I took a little bit of notes and I'm not going to do the whole thing. So if you really want to hear what she really has to say, you should watch the video because it has a lot of good information in it. And yeah. So anyway, March 21st was yeah, I keep hearing that April 1st is actually the beginning of the new year instead of January 1st. So March 21st is I think what I learned back then was that was the beginning of the year. That was the beginning of the beginning. Before the beginning, I don't know how to explain it, but it's the energies started to kick up during that time. And I tell you what, I didn't even know what was going on. I've been going through psychic attack shit and I've been thinking that I'm protected. And then it's when you're going through the fourth dimension, I'm actually past the fourth dimension, but there's some stuff that still kind of knocks me down because, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it. So when you, I have a soul lineage. Okay. So I was originated from God source. And then I was placed as a fire element in Alcyon. And I got a channeled reading, so I know this, and it feels right to me. So I was the fire element, and then I turned into a rock, and then I turned into a tree, which is probably why I absolutely adore trees. I got to be around trees. I got to have trees around. Me and the trees, we have such a good time. Probably sounds funny, but it's true. But anyways, after that, then I incarnated in... This is probably going to sound funny, but it makes a whole lot of sense to me. I incarnated originally in I don't know, the 1500s or something as a Mexican, a guy. And then in my next incarnation, I was a woman. And all I know is apparently I was a farmer when I was a guy first. And then when I was a woman, it was man, I just feel it in my heart. I had such a good time. I had so much fun. It was just the greatest time of my life. So that's probably why I have a whole bunch of rhythm and love to dance. So yeah. But here's the thing. I am not I have that stuff that's part of my toolbox, but I'm not those things anymore. So that's what I'm moving out of. I'm moving ahead and I'm moving forward into new ways of being. The experience that we're having on Earth right now is brand new. We haven't experienced this before. So these energies coming in are much higher than what we the DNA in the bodies has ever had before. So when you're a person like myself, like I'm basically like bringing in the light codes, like that is in my heart to bring that in. So that's what KELEENA is talking about in her video, like bringing in the light codes. She's a light bearer, and that's what I am too. So anyways, she was talking about the March 21st and what was happening during that time. Now, I didn't know any of this stuff until she just said it yesterday. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you're going through anything, you should check it out. But basically, like, I got told when I channeled, because I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was hard to believe. Basically, like, I don't know if it's like considered consciousness, but like my crown chakra has been like expanding. My like everything, my consciousness has been expanding. My heart's been expanding, like especially because I know about my new man now. That's really been getting bigger. And so like I've been having all these like symptoms, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This doesn't even like sound right. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, what? Like, all of a sudden, like, I'm sleeping, right? I'm almost sleeping. And I'm pretty sure, like, my third eye has been, like, kind of, like, staying open unless I, like, decide to close it. So, like, I'm kind of, like, sometimes I'll, like, see things around me and, like, things will, like, move around me. Creepiest shit ever, dude. If you don't know anything about what's happening, it's pretty darn scary because you're like, what is touching me? For real. I don't want anything touching me. Unless it's, like, some arms holding me. Forget it. Other than that. So anyways, like, so what's been happening is there's like a chakra back here. I did a well of dreams. That's what it's called, the chakra well of dreams, with my teacher Mel. And he talks about it. I need some more information about it because sometimes it has like these really weird like feelings back there. And I'm just like, I don't know. I got to learn about that. But anyways, I think that that's expanding me. Maybe that's what it is. It's probably exactly what it is. It's expanding and like it feels really, really weird and uncomfortable. I don't like it. And then like my spine, like down closer to my tailbone. Yeah. Like right in between my hips. Yep. That's been feeling weird too. I don't know. There was a girl on TikTok who is... her third eye is like straight up open. She like does traveling and all this stuff. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, I know what she's talking about when she's talking, but still. She was saying like, she was talking about, so this is what I'm thinking happened potentially is like, I have been so freaked out about like what's been going on that I've been like trying to close out and trying to keep myself safe and like something's trying to take over me. I don't know. But anyways, she said that like when I'm sleeping or I'm waking up, my soul is like going in and out through my heart. So I need to like let it come in where it's supposed to come in. And she said it comes in through here and down here. And those are my uncomfortable places. So like, what do you want me to do? One day when I woke up, I literally felt my head go like, it was freaky. I'm like, okay, fine. I have to be grounded. You know, I'm waking up or whatever. So yeah, a lot of that stuff's been going on. I've been sometimes like, I'm so awake or like I'm so flying so high that I can't even like ground enough to like go to sleep at night. So I've been staying up till fucking 2:30, you know, in the morning and then getting up at like, I don't know, 7:30, 6 o'clock or whatever. It just is so whacked, man. It's just so whacked. I'm not happy with it. It sucks. And in the video, KELEENA, I was talking about, you know, you should find time or you should try to ground enough to like so that you can like eat foods like roots or something that help you to ground. And that's a great idea. I should do that. I do take ginger root on the regular, but and turmeric, which, you know, helps a lot actually. But okay, so she was talking about, she said that her lips were spinning, her nose was spinning, like her toes were spinning, and the bottom of her feet were spinning, her knees were spinning, her arms were like her elbows, like in her etheric. And I've been having a lot of that stuff going on too. And she said that when like the energies are coming in so high, because what is the words that she used? Okay. So basically, like, for the March 21st equinox, it was the beginning of the year. Like, this is God's year, 2023, so it's a 7. Um, so, purge. Yeah. So basically, what she said, because she didn't know what was going on until she talked to her team. And she's even more like, I mean, she's more energetically aware. She's been doing this a lot longer than me, and even she didn't know what was going on. So, what she said is basically what her team told her is that we're being activated to be a gateway for the solar eclipse, which it already happened. So, but anyways, like, my head was like expanding, and like I get a lot of like activity like right up here and then like back here, and it's just sometimes it really hurts. So I don't really know exactly what's going on because it kind of freaks me out a little bit and I don't want to look. But anyway, so I'm glad to know that it's energies because like I was getting the message, but then like I was kind of like not really totally sure until she really said that. So it really made me feel a lot better. Like I can relax now. Like I'm not crazy. It's not just me. Okay, so who's later? Issues. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I wanted to talk about my feet. So ever since I moved to this apartment, I don't think it's related, but it might be partially because like this is a small town. It's not. It's like a good size. It's got a gas station, a grocery store, and like one really good restaurant. It's called the Upper Crust. Really tasty stuff. Um, but anyways, like it's really peaceful here. The people are really nice, and I love it. And every time every time I turn around, there's a big fucking truck driving by. It's like there's like 3 of them every day, or all the time. Everybody drives a truck here. But anyway, so I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, because I'm like in a place where like it's just me and my kitty, and then it's quiet here. It's peaceful here. I saw an eagle flying by, like out my window. Like I have a patio or whatever out there, and there's like a water little thingy over there, and then there's like there's like a couple of water places like around here that have wildlife and stuff. I guess there's like maybe a bobcat possibly around or something. So I mean, I really like it. It's really peaceful. It's calm, and so like I feel like I'm finally in a place where I can like do some things, like as in like be happy. I finally don't have to be like worried about some person, things, and my stuff. So I'm saying like I'm in such a clear place that I'm able to receive all this energy downloads. And so I kind of was like, kind of got the message that potentially like what was going on with my feet because it really hurt. Like I'd be like half asleep or like almost asleep, and then my foot, like something would hit my foot. That's how it felt, and then it would be painful, and then my foot shakes. Like it's like I don't really know how to explain it because I don't really know what's going on with that. And sometimes my like I'd be like laying there, and all of a sudden my elbow like that, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Even my legs too moving. I don't get it. And then, these are like ascension symptoms, like, but they talk about that, when they talk to the doctors, they say, oh yeah, well, you have this syndrome or something. And that's like, no. I don't deal with the doctors. They kind of piss me off. Usually they're lying about everything. So, so another thing that KELEENA said is she basically is having a massive shift, and that's what I'm going through too. I'm having a massive shift, and I feel like maybe I don't know how many people, but there's a group of us that are getting these energies first, downloading, like getting them and like anchoring them in. And I know that I'm a grid worker, so like wherever I'm at, whatever's there around me is going to like feel the presence of me and my energy. Because I know like ever since I got here, the energy has been shifting around. Because, like, it's not the same. It took me a while to, well, that's probably what it is. I've been trying to ground the energy here, and it's been a little hard. Well, okay. Now that makes sense. So so this building that I'm in, actually the two buildings that I'm in are like, one is like an old folks building across the way. And the building that I'm in is like, everybody, it was like low income for this area. And the only reason that I even got in here, because I'm not low income. They like ended that on December 31st. So that's why, because I moved in December 28th. So, okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Me trying to ground stuff and then not being able to ground. Oh, you just talk yourself into stuff. It's great. Gosh, that's such a relief. Like that totally, yeah. So like basically that's what I go through. And it's been really hard to like work during the day because, man, I was really tired today. You probably doesn't look like I'm tired, but I am. I had some chocolate. It happened. I know it's not good, but I did have some. And it just gives me a little boost. Okay. So I'm pretty much helping these people be more prosperous and abundant. And I'm bringing in the light codes. Because like sometimes when I talk to them, I love innocence. It's beautiful. Love it so much. I love kids so much. And these people are like older. So like, there's like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of hard to come and be positive when there's people who are poor that don't believe. It's kind of like my dad. He's like that. So that's probably another reason why I'm over in this area because, well, I'm still growing and learning and vibrating at certain levels. So I'm healing and getting better. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I think that's everything. I talked for a long time. At least it wasn't like an hour and a half this time. Yeah. Car shopping. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you so much for listening to my whole, if you made it all the way to the end. Just want to tell you, I love you. And until next time.